Assalamu alaikum class. Today is our 7th lecture, which is Undetermined Coefficients Superposition Approach. What we are doing here, as we did in last lectures, we find general solution for different differential equations. Here also we are finding the general solution, but using undetermined coefficients. We are using a technique here in which we will use undetermined coefficients. So the heading of the lecture is Undetermined Coefficients, that is Superposition Approach. ओके हम कर क्या रहे हैं, हम जनरल सोल्यूशन फाइंड कर रहे हैं यूजिंग अनडिटरमाइंड कोफिशिएंट्स. क्वेश्चन है हमारे पास y डबल डैश प्लस 4y डैश माइनस 2y इज इक्वल्स टू 2x square minus 3x plus 6. This is equation number 1. The given differential equation, we named it as equation number 1. We have to solve this equation means we need to find the general solution of this equation. We can also find only the complementary function. We can also ask for a particular solution, but here we have been asked to solve for general solution, means we need to find complementary function as well as particular integral. So first solve the associated homogeneous equation. We know this differential part is the, if this is equal to 0, we put it equal to 0, then this is homogeneous equation, which is y double dash plus 4y dash minus 2y is equal to 0. And we know how to write the auxiliary equation of the above equation, that is m square plus 4m minus 2 is equal to 0. As this is quadratic equation, solve it by quadratic formula or by any method you know. We get two roots, minus 2 minus under root 6, and the other root is minus 2 plus under root 6. So we have two distinct roots. If we have the distinct roots, how we write the complementary function, or how we write the complementary solution yc? We write it as yc or cf c1 e raised to power first root into x plus c2 e raised to power other root into x. So the roots are minus 2 minus under root 6 minus 2 plus under root 6 implies yc is equal to c1 e raised to power minus 2 minus under root 6 x plus c2 e raised to power minus 2 plus under root 6 into x. This is yc. Now what we have to do, we need to find yp as well. So as already told, we are using the undetermined coefficients approach, undetermined coefficient approach, which is superposition approach. What we do in this approach, actually this is for the right hand side. We always say this is the function g of x, which is right hand side function. So this approach actually work on this side, right hand side, or the function g of x. Now what is the second step? As the function g of x, means right hand side, is a quadratic polynomial as given in the question, so let us assume a particular solution. Whatever the function g of x is, our particular solution will be like that function. So we will have to assume a particular solution that is also in the form of a quadratic polynomial. We have been given the right hand side as this 2x square minus 3x plus 6. This is g of x. We are finding solution, particular solution for this part, so we are assuming the particular solution in the form of a quadratic polynomial, which is yp is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This is general second order quadratic polynomial. Now what we have to do, we need to find the specific coefficients a, b and c so we can find the particular solution. Okay, now finding specific coefficients a, b and c for which yp is also is a solution of equation 1, and equation 1 is our given differential equation. Now yp is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, we assumed it. And what will be yp dash? Taking first derivative of this equation, 2ax plus b, and yp double dash is equal to 2a. Now what we will do of these three equations, we will substitute yp, yp dash and yp double dash in the left hand side of equation 1, which is y double dash plus 4y dash minus 2y. We will substitute yp double dash for y double dash plus 4 into yp dash instead of y dash minus 2 into y means minus 2 into yp is equal to the following expression g of x. Now putting or substituting these three terms in equation 1 gives yp double dash plus 4 yp dash minus 2 yp is equal to 2x square minus 3x plus 6. What we are doing here, we are solving the equation for yp because we need to find the particular solution here. Now what is yp double dash? 2a. Put here 2a plus 4 into yp dash. Yp dash is 2ax plus b plus 2ax plus b minus 2 into yp is ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to this expression or this function g of x. Now as we always solve these kind of equations before, how we will comparing the coefficients of like powers of x, means if the coefficient of x square is 2 here, what is the coefficient on the left hand side of x square? This is minus 2a. So we will compare minus 2a with this 2. So actually we are comparing the coefficients. Now comparing coefficients of equation gives, simplify it, minus 2ax square plus 8a minus 2b into x plus 2a plus 4b minus 2c is equal to 2x square minus 3x plus 6. Now by comparison it gives minus 2a is equal to 2, okay, 8a minus 2b is equal to minus 3, 8a minus 2b is equal to minus 3, 2a plus 4b minus 2c is equal to 6, this 6 constant terms comparison. Now by simplify it by any method or solving the equation by any method gives a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to minus 5 by 2 and c is equal to minus 9. What we will do of these terms or these values a, b and c, we will put these in our yp equation because we have to find a particular solution, which is yp is equal to, we know, we'll move towards that equation where we assumed yp, this is yp is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So by putting a, b and c, it gives yp is equal to a is equal to minus 1, this is minus ax square means minus 1x square, plus b is minus 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2 into x, and there was plus c, so c is minus 9. So this is the particular solution yp. Now move towards the third step, which is the last step, as we were asked to solve the equation for general solution. We have to find the general solution, which is always y is equal to yc plus yp, complementary solution plus particular solution. This is the general solution. We already have find yc, also find it yp. Now put the equation values of yc and yp in the equation, which gives y is equal to y is equal to c1 e raised to power minus 2 plus under root 6 whole x plus c2 e raised to power minus 2 plus under root 6 whole x minus this yp term minus x square minus 5 by 2x minus 9. So this is the general solution of the given differential equation. How we find it? We find it by undetermined coefficient, by using undetermined coefficient technique, which is superposition approach. What we actually do in this technique or in this method, we first examine what kind of function g of x, means what kind of function on the right hand side is given. Whatever the function is on the right hand side, after examine this function, we assume another function for yp. So now let's move towards the second question of by using this technique, which is the second question is particular solution using undetermined coefficient. What we did in the last question, that was general solution. Here we are finding only particular solution, means we don't need to find yc here. What we will find here, we will find here only yp. Why? Because we were asked to find the particular solution using undetermined coefficients. Again, we will have the undetermined coefficients, and by this method we will find particular solution. And what is the method to find particular solution? Simply yp. What we will have to do, we will have to check what is the function g of x, or what is the term or function given on the right hand side, this one. Okay, the question is find a particular solution of this equation, differential equation. This is named as 1, which is y double dash minus y dash plus y is equals to 2 sine of 3x. The right hand side is 2 sine 3x. If you people remember, in the last question or in the first question which we did, the right hand side term was a quadratic polynomial, but what is here? This is sine 3x, 2 sine 3x. What we can else here, we can have cos 3x as well, cos 2x, means what, there can be sin x, cos x, any function. So the differential equation given is y double dash minus y dash plus y is equal to 2 sine 3x. If we would be asked to solve the equation or to find the general solution, first we have to make the homogeneous equation, then we will find the make auxiliary equation, we will have roots, and then we will find the complementary solution. But we will not do anything here because we have to find only the particular solution. Okay, now move towards the solution. As I already told, now we don't need to find yc, only find yp. Now let us assume yp is equal to a cos of 3x plus b sine of 3x. A cos 3x plus b sine 3x, equation number 2. This is our assumed particular solution. How we assumed this particular solution? Remember, in the last question there was polynomial here, quadratic polynomial. That's why we assumed ax square plus bx plus sine plus c. What is the function here? This is 2 sine 3x. If we will assume, so we'll have to assume cos 3x or sine 3x in the particular solution. But here we are assuming both function, a cos 3x plus b sine 3x. Why? Because if we will take yp only sine 3x, a sine 3x, then we will have cos 3x as well, because when we will differentiate this equation cos 3x, we will have sine 3x. If sine 3x, then after differentiating it will be cos 3x. So we are taking both functions, a cos 3x plus b sine 3x. This is our assumed yp. As right hand side or g of x, this function is 2 sine 3x. Now what will we do? We will differentiate. Now differentiating this equation, yp dash is equal to, as this is a cos 3x plus b sin 3x, this is the derivative of cos x is minus sin x, so a cos 3x is minus 3a sin 3x plus b cos sin 3x is plus 3b sin 3x cos 3x. This is yp dash. Again differentiating it will give yp double dash, which is equal to, as 3 is here, and again we will have the constant 3, so we have this is equal to minus 9a cos 3x 3 cos 3x 3 sin minus 3 sin 3x, so this is equal to minus 9b sin 3x. You people can also solve it by your hand. We have find the first and second derivative of yp. Also we have yp. What we will do, we will put it in the equation number 1. How? First we will make this yp double dash minus yp dash plus yp is equal to 2 sine 3 of x. Why we are converting this y double dash y dash and y into yp? Because we are finding the particular solution of this equation. If yp is the particular solution of this equation, then whatever the solution of any equation is, that solution must satisfy the equation. So if yp is the solution of this differential equation, so this will satisfy the following equation. That's why we are putting or substituting yp double dash minus yp dash plus yp as yp double dash minus yp dash plus yp is equal to 2 sine 3x. Now putting these terms, what is yp double dash? This term minus yp dash, already calculated this term, plus yp as given here, what we assumed, a cos 3x plus b sin 3x. Substitute yp dash and yp double dash here, which is equal to 2 sine 3x gives, by simplifying it gives 9 minus 9a cos 3x minus 3b cos 3x plus a cos 3x minus 9b sin 3x plus 3a sin 3x plus b sin 3x is equal to 2 sin 3x. Same terms on the same side. So taking common cos 3x from these three terms and sin 3x from these three terms gives minus 8a minus 3b into cos 3x plus 3a minus 8b into sin 3x, which is equal to 2 sin 3x. Now what we will do, again as in the last question, we will compare the coefficients, or comparing coefficients of the like parts of x, or this is sin 3x, coefficient is 2. So what is the coefficient of sin 3x here? 3a minus 8b. 3a minus 8b is equal to 2. After comparison it gives this equation. And what about this term? As there is no cos 3x term, means we have 0 coefficient, so the coefficient of cos 3x here minus 8a minus 3b is equal to 0. So we have another equation, minus 8a minus 3b is equal to 0. Now what we will do, as we have to find these two undetermined coefficients value, how? Now simplify or solve these two equations simultaneously or by any method. We have a is equal to 6 by 73 and b is equal to minus 16 by 73. Putting this equation, these values in our assumed yp is equal to here, a cos 3x plus b sin 3x. What we will get, yp is equal to a which is 6 by 73 cos 3x plus b sin 3x. b is minus 16 by 73. Sorry, make it minus 16, or just solve by yourself whether it's 6 or say 16 by 73 sin 3x. This is yp. We will stop here. Why? Because in the question we were asked to solve this solve or find the particular solution, so we only need to find yp, no, don't need to find yc and y. So this only particular solution was asked, which we have solved. So this is the particular solution for the given differential equation number 1. So whatever the equation given, and if the right hand side or g of x is sin x, cos x, or any function, then we will solve like as this question. Now we will do more examples or questions of different other cases for different g of x functions, right hand side functions, how we will solve. Now we will do it in the next lecture. Thank you.